So this is how I lost over 10 kilos of stored body fat whilst gaining 2.5 kilos of muscle in 8 weeks, going from 13% body fat to 7% body fat as a natural lifter. So first things first, the way I get my body composition results is from the Evolt Active Bio scan. When I do these scans, I do it first thing in the morning before any food or water. Before the first scan I got 8 weeks ago, it did get recalibrated and updated. So obviously I eased into a calorie deficit that was sustainable and adherent. I'm a nutritionist and personal trainer, so I am very experienced and know very well how to do this in that manner. Over the course of the 8 weeks, I did slowly decrease my calories with my changing weight, whilst keeping protein up the higher end of the spectrum, around 2.2, mostly over 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, just to reduce the risk of losing any muscle. Because when you're in a calorie deficit like that and your body fat percentage gets pretty damn low, there's a good chance you might lose some muscle with that. But if you do it right, have your protein intake at a good level, there's a good chance of good success, like there was with my story. So most weeks I actually had 1 to 2 rest days per week, and I did go on 1 to 2 5K runs a week as well. With cardio, like running, it does help with obviously burning calories and helping you with the process, and therefore you can eat a little bit more food if you burn more calories with exercise. High intensity interval training is another great way to burn calories. Even going for a sort of a speed walk on an incline burns around the same calories as just going for a jog. I know great food selection and strategies to incorporate into my plan so I don't go hungry, I don't go starving, and it's more realistic and sustainable. So these scans are obviously 2 months apart, 8 weeks. I could have done this in a short period of time, but I probably would not have gained as much muscle as I did. If you drop down weight too fast, there's a higher risk of losing muscle in that process. So I didn't want to do it too rapid. So in my case, did very well and gained 2.4 kilograms of muscle while losing over 10 kilos of stored body fat. I did lose most of my stored fat in my abdominal area, which is no surprise for men because that's where we mostly hold it, especially, that last bit, right? Like when you're down to 8% body fat, it's very stubborn. It just doesn't want to go. So you just have to keep going down, and eventually it'll go. So I got spectacular results because I just have so much knowledge and experience in the nutrition and exercise fields. I write up personalized nutrition and workout plans for several new people every week, and my clients do exceptionally well when they follow it and stay consistent. Consistency is obviously key, but knowledge and consistency, bam, killer. Because you could be really consistent and just sort of be doing the wrong thing, not making any progression, no progressive overload, things like that. I mean, practice makes perfect, but if you're not practicing the right techniques and strategies, then your perfection, or in this case your goals, just may not be reached. So I always highly recommend for people just to get a nutrition and exercise coach like myself that can write up personalized plans and just flood them with all their knowledge in a realistic manner, just so they get the job done right first, instead of spending months, years, decades and just trying to do it themselves and may not ever get there. So I did follow my own nutrition and workout plan that I did design for myself personally, and that obviously does help massively. If I did not write up a personalized nutrition plan for myself, for example, I would just be lost. I have a lot of knowledge with what foods have what calories, macros and things like that, but it is just absolutely chaos when you try to track everything. So if you just get one written up, you know how much protein to have a day, the macros, even the micros. I have a look at the macros with my clients, make sure they're not dropping into any deficiencies and things like that. I can recommend supplements, etc. And it's not actually too much effort. All you have to do is just a shopping list, quantities. So you just go shopping, you even do it online with a search bar, there's certain brands, because all brands have different sodium, fats, protein, everything sort of thing. They might be around the same, but it's going to be different, so it's important to get things right. And then you just have the recipes, so you've got the instructions on how to do it, all the quantities, and literally just buy scales and just weigh it up. It's easy as. And it's just great knowledge to just have for the rest of your life as well. So in saying all of this, if you are interested in getting serious with achieving the best results that you can make in the most efficient way possible, then please let me know with a DM or any other way, or simply click the link in my bio to seamlessly get started.